Okay, I'm back. I had to delete the trial, install it from the disk. No more locked options. Bonus features, and this it's not trying to bait us to buy it now. Same thing we already looked at. They should have let you purchase. You can purchase it from this menu. How double lots of you? We're like 10 years behind. Interview with the creator, statement of Randolph Hudson. Vampire creator actually tells all the monsters in the game, the vampires. I like the idea of vampires. Most people romanticize vampires, have like real human people with capes and who look good and, who are like bachelors and rich people. This is like real vampires that are monsters, live in caves. There was another game. Or maybe it was like a Harry Potter movie or a Lords of the Ring movie or something. And we were playing alone. Course continues locked. Challenging. Lethal. I guess we'll go with challenging. New save data. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Nevermore. Every choice has a consequence. Some decisions save lives. That's fucking... What's that called? When you see like the radiation off the ground, that's some hardcore radiation. I've been in the desert, Mojave Desert, and it wasn't that bad. He's got some watery ass eyes. I've seen people cry with less water coming out of their eyes. Oh Lord. Why are they all black people? Like, oh, because that's all that was in this area of the world. Fucking an age before Christ.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with
I've
him
seen
later.
like the first maybe 10 minutes.
You're
Seen all the way up to the military people entering the cave. Maybe it might have been an hour. But they've spoiled more than that in the summary.
We should leave this place. The king.
It's weird how things like movies and books need a summary to let you know what you're buying. But video games need a summary to let you know what they're buying, but they don't give you a summary. Books and movies, if they gave you a summary, they'd ruin the story, but they do give you a summary. Those two creative outlets need to switch there. What they give summaries to.
Destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you.
A big ass file for such a short, average quality game.
The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to
I remember, everybody was disappointed when the first one came out. Because it was coming out around... Wasn't it coming out around the time the PlayStation Next 5 and Next Gen and everything was coming out? And then it came out and it looked shitty.
In our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice
This is like insignificantly better.
Starting with this one. Tell me, General. Does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
She's not 18.
What a tragedy this
His
plague
voice
has
is awful
been.
clear for having that big ass mask on. It
Kill
goes
her.
all the way down to his titties, man. It's. Oh no, I not kill her. You said it's my daughter. Like, how do I? Okay, wrong
My king.
stick.
Would it not be wise to keep the girl alive?
He told you to
She's an enemy scout.
think of her as your
We could
daughter.
learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood
But it was
brings
a
us
trick.
closer
He was
to
tricking you.
salvation. She must die.
I wonder what button is that? Square? I wonder if ancient Egyptians were really like that. Sexy. She needs to take off that ugly ass mask. How are we playing both sides? We're playing her escaping, we're playing him killing her? I don't get it. Like The Last of Us 1 and 2 looked better than this. The Last of Us 1 and 2 was longer than this. The Last of Us 1 and 2 is older than this. What kind of excuse does this game have? His own daughter. That doesn't make me intrigued in a positive way. That's what they were trying to do when bringing up that shit about his daughter. And with that king or whoever he was who gave the orders, is such an insignificant character. Who's done with the movie from here on out. I don't know what kind of character development that could have been. Think of it as your daughter before I make you kill it. It doesn't help the fact because the guy he was saying it to didn't change or convey any emotion about what the king said. Totally unaffected. I wouldn't mind. Like I wouldn't mind being friends with an Egyptian girl. You don't have to be romantic or anything. I think I've met like Egyptian American girls before in passing. That's about it. Or maybe somebody who's like an 8th Egyptian and slightly looks like it in passing. It's not far removed from the Romans. The vampires. It's an eclipse. No, that's just closing the skylight. Like this doesn't answer any questions. Like, if it's time traveling, we know because there's no U.S. military forces in 3000 BC. But it's not like
Give me strength.
when you time travel, you're answering where these creatures come from, and you're answering something. It doesn't answer nothing, and it doesn't explain nothing. There's no reason for this whole introduction. Like, it doesn't affect the movie as a whole. It is an eclipse. But that wasn't the vampires. That was really a person army. Maybe it is the vampires. I don't know. They just turned up because it's a eclipse. Maybe the guy who made all these decisions was a video game developer and not like a movie guy. I don't know.
What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed.
Alright, they all speak English. English wasn't even a thing back that long ago.
I thought you were the demons. You were wrong. The king sacked the temple at Kufur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth.
Relationship? Am I gonna be any type of relationship with these people?
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You have no choice.
Arcadian!
Like that, that made me feel a little excited. Little thrill there.
Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Fire doesn't look good close up.
For the builders when they're done. Come.
Looks like a spray can in MS Paint. Doesn't look that bad from that angle though. The fire and the, what are those called? The braziers? Looks alright. Oh, I hate these fucking things. How 90s of you. Rah!
An Akkadian? Scared of a rodent? I have seen it all now.
All this death. For nothing. They died in vain. For a mad king.
Press the hold R2 to pick up objects. Use the right stick to examine. Some interactions reveal secrets. Secrets you find can be viewed in the collections and character screen. I'm gonna move the Coneheads. Is that what it's called? Coneheads. Is that the secret? The spider? They harness the power of the spiders. Oh hell, Lord Arachnia. Serpent King. Forever cursed to roam the earth. Risen. found in cursed view premonition. They will climb up from the depths. Let all men tremble in fear. If I could read hieroglyphics, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it? Thought I saw something sparkle. They're such a tease. This may have a secret in it, but no. Got one door. These the weird ass sprint button, the L1 or the R1 or something. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Let's take a look. Oh, skipped it. No collections. Okay, I thought that said controls. Stick, camera, aiming, movement. Why isn't that? Why doesn't that say this button to sprint, this button to this? I thought I already switched that to quality. Why will it not stay? The fuck is going on? Are you sure you want to save the current settings? Yes. Data analysis policy. You let me play without agreeing? Why will it not switch? No. It will not leave performance. And I did this before we even started the fucking game. Son of a bitch. Settings. Yes. Why in the fuck? This is the PS5. Like, why can it not go to quality? Headphones. Save. Let's see. Restored defaults. Oh, it was on quality, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. What the fuck is... Oh, that's why there's an update. There was this big ass update file. Once again, I gotta cut out and cut back and okay, the update. I don't think the update is installed. Yeah, the update's installed. Let me restart. Oh no, the update file still has 30 minutes left. Okay. Okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't start recording in 4K. Because it's in FPS mode. When games were just getting good, at the end of the PS4's life cycle. Now they're fucking back to square fucking one.
Here, help me with this.
Find a way out. It was right there in front of us with a fucking shiny ass diamond on it. Find your way out.
You first.
We're safe
We
now.
ain't getting out of the temple.
You first.
Our fucking spirits ain't
What is
getting
this
out of the
that
goddamn
adorns?
temple.
The history of Gutian. You are Guardians fought
He's got
hard to
all its
destroy our
dead
world.
kings around his neck
But
and
mark my
shrunken
words,
heads.
our story has just begun.
Those are all
How
his
do we get out of
babies.
here alive?
He'll get a girl pregnant, but he ain't being no daddy.
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
They couldn't be enemies. They
Help
ain't
me.
fooling nobody.
There
They're
is
both
always
there
hope.
in acquaintance with the king. They were neutral.
What was that?
Yeah, it looks weird with the highest frame rate with the chunky plastic ass textures. It's like ray tracing Minecraft. Like this is barren ass shit too. Like this is not gonna bog down a PS5. This is not gonna bog down a PS4. This is some plain ass, empty ass level design here with low quality graphics.
Over here.
It's a fucking PS4 game. It's Mr. Witch Doctor. Can't you do something? This guy's a fucking witch doctor. He don't even know what he's doing. He's gonna die. He's gonna die along with the king's servant. But yeah, he's the resident witch doctor. He should have known better.
I know.
A Guardian!
What are they
There's no
guardian
escape.
in?
Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
You got it backwards. Well, I'm betraying. Peace. Why did I do that?
Farewell, Gutian.
I thought I was gonna be the witch doctor and run away from him. Man, I hate the way they do things with these fucking choices. I wanted to run away from the king's slave as the witch doctor. What the fuck? And they don't have no save and go back. I made a bad choice. What is wrong with these people? Look at them terrible ass graphics of the birds. That whole psychedelic animation was fucking terrible. This is the best looking part of the game, the most interesting, these moments with the curator. The music in these little scenes with the curator was so nice in the last ones. It was more rock and more gothic. This is not my kind of song. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. This is the intro. This is the intro, yo. Look at the pictures all animated. I think I've only seen that in like 2 other movies my entire life, moving pictures like that. Like some indie games they were into in PT. Alright, partner. Supermassive, huh? I just play so much, so many long, complex, in-depth games that'll take up your entire life. Every once in a while, I gotta have a short, cinematic story experience. These definitely aren't the best, but they're the easiest to find, you know.
teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness?
What are you looking at?
Plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions. Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time. I expect you're wondering who I am and where you are. I am the curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make.
So what are we using, a VR headset in his office or something? Nobody ever questions that, do they?
Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life.
Where do we go to do this and make the choices, and then how does he even see?
That I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time.
That's wild. I feel like
the unknown alone is
everybody says the same thing when they play this game.
Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, the sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fared. Or failed.
Like so many, like not so many, but recently I played a game this game pretends that you're making choices that affect the story, but they don't. And other games could fake it better. But this probably got a big age difference. That's why they purposely made it like the scary movie, teenage scary movie things, because it's a bit simplistic for an adult.
Not particularly.
Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
Not bad.
Apologies for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board.
Colonel and Lieutenant, huh?
Techs are ready for your presentation. As soon as we get word from the CEO, good to go.
You should read this.
Didn't you hear? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
She looks like a guy I used to know.
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Go check.
I bet that's the same voice actress and the same Well, they must have changed it since the last games, but in the last game it was a... She kind of looks similar to a girl from the last game, and the voice looks more similar. Oh, hell yeah.
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Rachel King, CIA field officer, commanding, abrasive, pouty, sultry. Nickname, UK Sergeant First
Missed you there
Class of
last time you
Marine
came through, Rachel.
Corps. Annoyed.
After what happened at the
His
checkpoint,
face looks
I thought
natural,
I was done.
but hers isn't.
These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be
You
without you.
keep me lifted, you get me lifted.
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
Her papa.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. It's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Her
Put your
Papa
clothes back on.
Chulo.
Straighten up.
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
No, I will
We
never
should
tell
put this on
him.
ice.
On ice?
I don't care. Like we don't. There's no consequence to any of this nonsense.
Just like that.
The other ones were all the same fake
Is that how it
shit.
works?
All that really
That's
mattered was
exactly how it works.
who
My
you let
husband is
die
here.
and who you let
For crying out
helped
loud, Nick,
live.
how else do you think it works? From now on, we just have to keep a little distance.
Sounds like an order, ma'am.
Why would the
Say no
CIA
more.
give orders of the
I get it.
Marines? I don't think it works that way.
Shit.
Especially like they're not even like office type like bosses or anything. Like the head of the CIA or anything. The head of human
You'll have to
relations
excuse
at
the
the
noise of
CIA
this
or the
order.
DOJ.
Just getting the base set up.
They would be working for the
Spoke my mind.
DOJ if you
Only a
could
few
give the
weeks ago,
Marines
Slim was
and
living it up in
CIA
here.
orders.
Chowing down on candy bars while some poor bastard clipped his toenails.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile. You got the CIA, you got the Army,
The CIA,
Marines,
huh?
DIA, the Air Force. Hey, everyone's invited.
This looks better
Everyone
than
wants a piece of history.
the
God
cinematics.
bless America.
Maybe it's the frame rate. Still looks like plastic. I couldn't imagine paying fucking $50 for this 5-hour low quality in a broken ass game. And it's claiming it's fucking next
I see
gen.
you, old man. Keep busting out those reps.
Hey, you come join me. Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later. We have company.
Yeah, maybe Miss here would like to watch me get my sweat on. Huh? You gonna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore
She looks
Corporal
cute there.
Merlin. He lacks social skills.
I guess every unit has its resident jackass.
Sergeant K.
This looks a lot better than the
This is Lieutenant
cinematic.
Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing room.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I can't wait to get
I'll see you in there, Marine.
change the settings to resolution and visual effects instead of frame
So what's
rate.
this malfunction?
Nick ain't been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Everybody in
Is
the
he combat
military
ready?
is from the South, you know
He's a big
that.
boy, sir. He's ready.
You black, you from the South. You Asian, you from the South. You white, you from the South.
Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Beat buzzed me there. Indignant. Polite, why not? He
For one
does
of
have
only
that look
satellite
about
guy.
indignant. The look on his face, you know how The
Mayor
Rock
King.
and wrestling makes
Lieutenant
that
Colonel Eric
face,
King.
puts that eyebrow up.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
I'm telling you, when the Queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Strange.
Rachel and I, we know each other.
She's
Still
cheating
understand
on
all's
you.
fair in love and war.
Sir?
She already knows all's fair in love.
Queen bitch you're referring to is his wife.
He needs to be banging that assistant. She looks
Ask her
better
about
anyway.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So, she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment. Right. Let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
I'll leave the techie stuff to you. We got a deal, lady.
What is this place anyway? Looks like an old ballroom.
That's exactly what it is. I guess the damn like to get down.
Hey, L1's is the sprint?
Think
No.
his dance partner stepped on his
Sticks? No. Square? No. X. So.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe when we're done,
Black,
we'll
beautiful
spin
black
around.
bean water.
As long as you don't step on my foot.
Thought he was gonna drink it. Confidential. Operation Iraq Survey Group. The queen bitch is in.
Colonel King.
What's her name? Little Kim. Queen Bee.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
Buzz me again. This is my team now, bitch.
This is my team now.
What are you talking about?
I have direct orders from CENTCOM to assume command of your task force.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, AIDS has a task
You know me to
force.
be any other way? Lieutenant Kolchak, if you'd be so kind.
Takes brains to do a breach and clear.
It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
Who the hell are you?
This is Dr. Stokes. I've given her full clearance.
I bet you have.
Okay. Guess I'll go figure it out for myself.
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What's respect got to do with what's on the screen?
Ready.
That's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds could bring them down on us.
That would have been a nice thing to see in the high resolution mode. Him move his head and that light shine through. There's some lens refractions, some lens flares.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
What's the question here? Is my bitch coming with me or not? I'll request air support. Well, I know what's gonna happen. I'll request air support.
Request for air support to be on standby.
You know we're gonna bump into the vampires. We don't have to read up. No, we don't have to spoil ourselves to know anything about that. Eric agreed to bring close air support on the mission. So is that it? It's just a picture of an eagle. It says navigate, but I can't do nothing. The ancient one. That one's empty. That couldn't have been a wrong choice.
Site is in the Zagros Mountains, so we'll have plenty of ground cover.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio sounds within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
Zero Dark 30.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed.
That's a pretty small team.
Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right.
4 people?
This tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down, sort that right out, huh?
Whatever he says, probably better.
Got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can
It's
do?
Eric. She gets around.
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Oh, Eric's probably her husband. Okay. She's got some cute brown eyes.
Well?
This team barely know each other, and you're thinking about sending them 500 clicks into bandit country.
A team, huh?
They're not even remotely close to being ready.
If I'm not mistaken,
Just like the U.S. military. Tell a group of 4 guys going against an army, there's some bad motherfuckers.
This is what's going to get us home, Rachel.
I wish you'd reconsider.
Get us home.
My decision is
You
final.
POW now?
You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
Well, I'm not rubbing this dirty pussy on him.
This is it?
I see, who the fuck are we controlling half the time?
It's ready.
She was just getting swiped by someone else. I'm not gonna have her
This isn't about
be romantic with him.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Look, Eric, we'll talk when we have time.
Rachel promised Eric they would talk about their marriage.
Not here. Not like this.
It's a cool thing she got on her ear.
You're still wearing your wedding ring. Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway? fuck is that?
UV
Ultraviolet
light.
light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
I also use this to look for cum stains.
How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this
We got
1348?
56K.
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you...
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
That's his wedding ring. Wait for the download, speak to the team, inspect the briefs. Inspect my briefs, baby. Sure. We have 5 minutes till the update, but I'm not gonna have enough. Might as well not turn the game off, restart it, and start the video again, because we got less than 10 minutes left before I'm out of time. Confidential Operation Iraq Survey Group SCPB Mailman Message ID CENTCOM GSOTFN 130427 May 03 Subject Bandit Activity Saran District Report Disappearance 2 aid workers Saran District Workers named as Vez Pognum Marie Vinay failed to make contact 2 weeks ago and workers presumed robbed and killed. Miscellaneous message in. Acknowledged N. Survey. Subject Survey Group Objectives to Directorate of Central Intelligence. Directorate of Central Intelligence. The objectives of the survey group are as stated. 1. Organize and direct intelligence capabilities across coalition government agencies and armed forces, US, UK, Australia. 2. Apply intelligence expertise to discover, capture, and exploit information on individuals, facilities, and operations relative to weapons of mass destruction, WMD. 3. Organize and direct war operations to survey and exploit WMD sites within Iraq. The survey group reports direct to CENTCOM and the Director of Central Intelligence. Operation findings in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom to be published quarterly from 6/1/2003. I think we've read this one. The confidentiality agreement. Non-disclosure. Surfer hair. There we go. What's up, bro? Hang loose, dude.
Packing HG, flashbang, Willie
Grenades. These boots shoot out of a 40mm grenade launcher.
High X, flashbangs, white phosphorus. Yeah, I heard.
Is this what I think it is?
WP shirt.
White phosphorus?
And
Just for
those
popping
look
smoke.
familiar to every gamer.
These are... If we break weapons conventions, then we're just as bad as Saddam. I won't allow them on this mission.
This is bullshit. We need all the help we can get.
Sergeant K, there seems to be some confusion. That was an order, not a talking point.
Phosphorus doesn't have anything to do with vampires, right?
We won't be taking
Like,
them
it's
on the
not
mission.
like the garlic grenades.
We
They
all
can
cool?
stay.
Yeah. I am.
I'm not confident those will work against vampires as much as I am air support. Urgent results needed to acting CO Rachel King. Confidential. With the survey group. Oh fucking hell. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. With the survey group becoming operational today, it is imperative to stress the need for mission success. Number one, our military operations need a clear and compelling end state. U.S. forces have been engaged to end the threat to the international community from Iraqi WMD. Until we prove that threat, we cannot rightly justify this invasion under international law. With the cessation of hostilities, the risk of the regime destroying evidence of WMD is heightened. The survey group needs to move quickly to identify and explore WMD.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the
Thank
helos.
God.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
It's not his wife. Fucking beautiful, mate. Is he a time traveler? Salim Othman, Lieutenant Iraqi Ground. Oh, he's from the Iraqi, stubborn and courageous. Pumpkins. Happy November.
زين انا جيت زين
Chocolates. Where does my wife at? She must serve her husband. Happy birthday, Zane. My boy is
كويس
becoming
أوي.
a man. Love always, pop pop. It's a little weird. Chocolates for his pubescent son. The acne. Boy. Come see your pop. Put
زين؟
that thing away. Mesopotamian mythology. Dr. Shakyamuni. Shakwi. Ancient. Oh, we opened it. I didn't think it was gonna open it. Can we zoom in? Can we back a page? Let's read the back of page. This one. We're not meant to read that one. We're meant to read this one. Because he's got 2 pages dog-eared. I guess that means we go to the middle in between, you know? Slide in there. Chapter 6, the ancient Mesopotamian underworld. An ancient belief. Was that his stomach growling? An ancient belief the world was made of earth, sea, and sky, and enclosed in a box of imperishable tin. The underworld, known as Kur, or the House of Ashes, was where people went when they died. Souls were led to a cavern deep underground, where they endured a shadowed existence. Here, the only drink was dust, and the only food was clay. There was no light, only darkness. There were no rewards or punishments for deeds done in life. Instead, a soul's comfort was determined by the burial. As the dead were often buried under or near the home, daily sacrifices of food and drink were made to the spirits of the departed. Family members who poured wine into a dead person's grave would quench their thirst in the house of ashes. The message to the living was to live well, be buried richly, and have many descendants who would supply food and drink in the afterlife for years to come. The dead could return to the earth as ghosts to punish those descendants who did not leave offerings of food and drink to them. Vengeful ghosts could inflict misfortune and sickness of the living. And maladies such as headaches, stomach pains, fever, and mental disorders could be attributed to ghosts. Mesopotamian healers described many illnesses to the action of ghosts, while others were caused by gods or demons. What are you hiding under here, boy?
Oh, ربي يا زين تاني.
Is he a pickpocket?
أهبل. الو انا سليم.
This is two Iraqis talking to themselves, talking to each other on the phone, and they're speaking in English.
ايوه رجعت. هو زين مع
But now they're speaking a different language.
هو زين مع ابنك؟ طارق. ايوه طارق، هما مع بعض. راحوا ياخدوا الاتوبيس بقالهم ساعة.
Tariq? See, what's their name? Cindy and Tariq? He would, in this country, I'm sure they would say, "We're chopping off my son's hand. We found some stolen goods."
زين قال لي انه بطل الحاجات دي ووعدني. ننده البوليس؟ ايه؟ لا.
Fucking general is gonna call the police.
انا هتعامل معاه في معرفتي. انت بس قولي لي هم فين. انا مش عارفه. اول ما يدخلوا من الباب تقولي لزين ابوك عارف انت عملت
You see him come, tell him, I know what he did, and his daddy's angry. Somebody's getting a spanky. Salim. Allahu Akbar.
بصري اهلا.
Alaikum assalam.
لازم نتحرك على طول.
انت بتقول ايه سعادتك؟
العدو جاي يا سليم. العدو جاي علينا دلوقتي.
That guy does look like a 90s Iraqi military guy. Looks like Hussein himself almost, except he shaved off his mustache.
شايفينهم؟ مطلوب تأكيد. يلا. شوف جايين علينا. بقول لك احنا محتاجين كل راجل في مكانه لحسن طيارتهم توصل عندنا.
This has got to be our last choice. I didn't see what we're being defined about. But he would probably serve his government over his son anyway. When I look back on clips of Saddam Hussein and war things from that time, that's the impression I got from them. Like you would kill your own family for love of country, and unrelated, but like the North Korean people too. And I just heard about somebody who murdered his father to become the king, and it was in like modern times and in like the 1900s. I don't remember any more details about it. This is gonna have to be the end of this video. I'm really glad you watched. It would help me out a lot if you could subscribe.